The title of our concert is called Voices for Today, and it takes its name from a piece by Benjamin Britten that was written in honor of the 20th anniversary of the United Nations. 2013 is the 100th anniversary of Britten's birth and the 50th anniversary of Poulenc's death. It's very different anniversaries and very different styles, and yet it's connected by this affinity for vocal music that each of them had. Voices for Today is a rarely performed work by Britten.
Jim had mentioned this piece over the past couple of years because we're lucky enough to be musicians who enjoy working together as well as being married to each other. And I had never heard the piece. We looked for a recording and there was only one recording available.
At the premiere, it wasn't particularly well received. People were a little puzzled by it. The texts that he chose for this work in particular, the first half of it are aphorisms chosen from famous figures in history about peace. I think it adds to the piece's impact that all of this is packed into 10 minutes. It's quite powerful.
It's this great moment where the adult choir has been singing all these profound truths, one could say, about peace and life and war and humanity.
Yeah.
And then the children's voices come in as if
the if you have ears part. It's so cool because they're doing all this ancient Latin and you're over the top going, we are the voices of the future.
And we have ears.
We will bring peace to the world. You are representing peace.
Poulenc was a very interesting character. He said about choral music, he felt that he received from heaven the gift of knowing how to write for a chorus. And that has more sort of ramifications. In 1936, he was out in the country vacationing, and a close friend of his was killed in a car accident. That same evening or day, he was planning to visit this shrine of the Black Virgin. And that very night, he began to write a piece inspired by a statue of the Virgin in the church. Between 1936 and 1941, he wrote this piece, the Litanies for a Black Virgin, which is for women's chorus and organ, and also chamber orchestra. We're doing the women's chorus and organ version on the program. And then he wrote 4 Lenten motets. He wrote a Mass in G, all within the space of 6 years. And that time period is what we're focusing on of Poulenc's life.
Stand tall, look up as much as you can. Watch for cut-offs, please.
And up in the road, the jasmine spread. The one that jasmine playing in the street. Arms with his elbows, cymbals with his feet. Noise with his mouth, a coin with his hands. Playing on his instruments to beat the band.
Fantastic, sing, play one more time, then we're going to do the first pitch a couple times.
Jim had actually sung excerpts from Friday afternoons when he was in a children's
Yeah.
choir. And I've conducted them before with children's choir, and they're just so charming, and almost every child loves them because they're whimsical and fun, and yet real music.
2, 3, and let's go.
And though it's